I honestly don't really know why I'm doing a video for Fandom Week. Like, I'm not part of any fandoms, I'm not a big fan of any book or movie series. I'm like 100% not the type that's gonna put a giant 10-foot long poster of something I love on the wall in my living room. Like, I'm just not that type of person, guys. Hi guys, it is Chelsea and welcome back to YouVoluntear. This week on YouVoluntear, we are in the middle of Fandom Week. Even if you don't know me that well, you should know by this point that I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I've been involved in the Harry Potter fandom for about 6 years or so, listening to podcasts, going on websites, getting sorted into Pottermore, and going to Harry Potter conferences all over North America. Over the past week, you've already heard about what a fandom is and how they sort of change and evolve over time. So today, I'm just going to tell you what some of my favorite parts about being in a fandom are. To me, one of the #1 benefits of being part of a fandom is making unbelievable friends. Whether it be through message boards or YouTube or actually going to fandom events, you are going to meet some incredible people and you all know that you have something in common. You all love that thing so much that you're participating in those means of communication or those events and you're there. Even if you go and you don't know anyone, just find someone by themselves in the hallway to talk to or just strike up a conversation about your favorite book or episode or actor or anything related to that fandom. Like, you will be surprised how willing people are to talk to you about that thing. You know you have it in common and you will make some lifelong friends like I have. #2, branching off from finding like-minded friends, you're gonna find a group of people who are not gonna make fun of you for liking that thing. A lot of people also like Harry Potter, so I was never really made fun of for that. However, I was made fun of for liking Clayton a lot. And it kind of sucked. And I spent a lot of my sort of late elementary school years trying to convince people at school to like him. But then I found the fandom, then I found the message boards, then I started going to concerts and meeting people as well who also liked him. And I didn't need to convince those kids at school anymore. Like, I had a group of people who all liked the same person and the same singer that I did and who I could talk to about it. And that was really, really awesome. #3, and this is also stretching off a little bit from people who you meet through a fandom, it could turn into something more than friendship. I have 2 really good friends that are married and they met because of one of John Green's books. Alternatively, you could find a roommate. I met one of the roommates I currently have by posting on the Ottawa Nerdfighter Facebook group. For those who don't know, Nerdfighters are the fandom fans of John and Hank Green, the Vlogbrothers on YouTube. And I needed a roommate, so I posted an ad in the Nerdfighter Facebook group and got a reply, and now we've been living together for 5 months, and she's freaking awesome, and I would have never met her if it wasn't for us both being part of that fandom. And #4, one of the greatest things about being in a fandom for me is being able to have the opportunity to travel. I know this may not be possible for a lot of people, especially if, like me, you're a student, you're in school, but even if it's just like a local event, like we have an Ottawa Nerdfighter Facebook group where we do pub nights and stuff and just like meet up and do activities within our own city. Those are great ways to meet people and sort of to get out and be a part of your fandom locally. Through my involvement with the Harry Potter fandom, I've had the opportunity to go to conferences in Portland and Chicago and Orlando, and those are cities I might not have gone to if it hadn't been for the conference happening in that city. Speaking of conferences, and this is a little bit of a side tangent, conferences are honestly one of my favorite parts of being part of the Harry Potter fandom. It's normally like 3 or 4 days, depending on which conference you go to, where everyone meets up in a city. There's like, depending on the size of your conference, 500 to like 10,000 people there. They all love the same stuff you do. There's activities and panels and concerts and all sorts of fun stuff going on. And that is personally my favorite part about being in a fandom. If you want to see a little video that I made about the Harry Potter conference I went to last year at LeakyCon 2014, I'm going to link to a couple videos in the description box below. One is a little sort of summary of the events that happened at LeakyCon, and then there's another one which is a little montage of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which, I mean, that's like the ultimate fandom thing right there. Like having a theme park based on the thing that you like it's incredible. So I will link to those guys in the description box below. Alrighty guys, I think that is it for me today. I do have a question for you though. What fandom are you a part of? Or what fandom would you like to be a part of? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching and tune in tomorrow for another Fandom Week video and I will see you guys soon. Bye.